This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.
Journalists across broadcast, print and online platforms have been charged to prioritize documentation of events for the sake of credibility, transparency and future referencing with a view to enhancing believability and public trust. Kwara State Commissioner for Communications, Honorable Bola Olukoju, gave the charge in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, at a capacity building workshop on documentary production of projects, achievements and impact organized by the State Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, Kwara PRES, for journalists. The commissioner, who spoke at the closing ceremony of a 5-day training organized by Kwara PRES, which is a World Bank-assisted project under the State Ministry of Livestock Development, with a focus on boosting livestock production and resilience in the state, described the training as highly important, saying it goes a long way to broaden the knowledge of participants in documentary production and how to use artificial intelligence tools to enhance their works.
Documentary training is the way to go. The brand of storytelling is how we get our stories outside. We don't want governance to be like something we just cook up. We want to put the human feeling angle to it. That's why people have to understand the act of storytelling, and that's why this training particularly is very important, because they taught them about documentary production, the effective communication on storytelling, how to use brands to tell proper stories, how to produce pictures, and how to understand how to use the AI, that's the artificial intelligence. Documentation. We used to say something in the ministry, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. So when I had it here, I was just smiling, because the mistake a lot of people make is that there has to be continuity. When they ask you for something, make sure you document. In media, always document, because there are times whatever you document always saves you. Be it phone record, be it phone pictures, chats. You know, I always laugh when people put disappearing messages on their phone, because the time will come you need those chats and it's already gone. And you can also, you have to learn, be deliberate about documenting processes, documenting what you have learned, document as filmmakers, as storytellers, document every step. You don't document untrue things. You only document facts that can be researched and be clarified anywhere.
Kwara State Project Coordinator of PRES, Mr. Olusoji Oyawoye, who spoke on the activities of the agency, said they have so far organized over 2,000 series of training for different stakeholders, including agricultural extension agents, livestock farmers and butchers, amongst others.
For now, we spent about 4 billion naira since the beginning of the project on different projects, capacity building, infrastructure development, and different types of things for livestock development. We have had quite some impact. That's one of the reasons we organize this program, so that the pressmen can see what we've done. They can go to verify them. We've seen livestock farmers, their productivity and production being enhanced. We've had people now, instead of using crop residue instead of burning crop residues, they now converted them to wealth as feed for animals. We have people making salt licks. We have people going into goat farming, fattening, bull fattening. We've seen a lot of impacts. That's one reason we call this program, so people can go to the field and see and verify.
For her part, the lead resource person, Haishat Onusi of the 4 Icons Premium Limited, noted that in a development project, documentation is not just record keeping, but a proof of work, evidence of impact, and the foundation for learning and accountability.
This training is organized to equip participants with the skills to properly document their work, and also know how to use multimedia to tell stories effectively. We realize that the work that we do, which is mostly funded with public funds, so it does mean that we owe the public some level of accountability to give report on what we do, achievements being recorded and impacts being made. And we cannot do this without communication. And when we say communication, we are talking about looking at the different aspects, using the available media formats, not just text. We write our stories using texts. But you agree with me that stories are more powerful when we accompany them with visuals. It is also a way of knowledge sharing and knowledge capitalization, because we believe that when we document effectively, whatever is documented can be preserved. And it can be preserved in terms of lessons learned, success stories, experiences, challenges encountered, and how they were solved.
Participants at the training maintained that the training was impactful and relevant to their career.
Documentary for measuring, documenting, telling stories about agriculture is very, very important, because it's unlike other documentaries. We need to get impact of the programs, the inputs into agriculture, the relationship with practitioners, done, made, and then transformed into results, achievements, and impacts. So it's very important we have this program among we media practitioners, so that we know how to carry out our activities, media activities, trying to get impact necessary for better improvement and progress.
Wow, it's quite interesting and educative, timely, I would say, because this is the digital era, the time where every journalist, presenter, be it print, broadcast, should be pulled through the trend of the day, which is technology. I would say that the presenter has been forth-doing. She has a whole lot of idea of what it takes to be a documentary producer. When I say documentary here, I'm not referring to the video documentary we all see on daily basis. I'm referring to record taking, which is documenting every event, every activity of yours, so that you will always present an evidence for what you've done in the past or what you are even doing presently. So I would say that she has been able to carry us along, open our eyes, broaden our horizon. We look forward to more educative sessions with her.
The submission at the capacity building workshop was that without documentation, efforts or work done risk being forgotten, unrecognized, or duplicated. Hence the reason journalists must brace up to document their works.
This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.